come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got an open man. Oh, he found a space on the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Defense in press coverage. Now from inside the red zone. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snags it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. From the one, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Quarterback on the keeper. Not enough space.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but it'll be stopped edges short.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. Couldn't find his way out of the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation. Did a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going right to work up top. Got his man on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Lowers those pads. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Just keep slinging it. A little flow there that falls incomplete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline.
Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown! They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him.
Makes the grab ready for the first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Give to the back. After the 45 on its way. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using the quick game.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it on the run. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. give on the option. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Power ahead. Just hammer it with this running back. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab right in the middle. Bounced right back to them.
What a great job by the defense. Securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if he didn't bounce right back to the offense.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all in his play on that side.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Sends his 1st one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He gets it. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he makes to catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Steps into the end zone. Complete to start this drive. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. He'll do it himself. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking your quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Under fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. to the 26. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Breaks into the open. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. After the run, now the throw. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going for the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's rough. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
He smashes his way through again. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. To the air on second down. Got his man quickly. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it out fast. And he strides his way into the end. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense comes out needing a score here, down 1 possession. They'll crank break up this drive with the pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams. is change in college football. For over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Golden Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him in so many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible.
Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Wants to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
And this defense is going to have their hands full.
Slams into the end zone for a touchdown. DB's right up on the receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff looking for a crease. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Connection to the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing it. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. He uncorks one deep. Catching straight inside the 15. Steps out of bounds. He's all the way down to the 13-yard line, and they are in scoring territory. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And he'll be brought down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touch. Quarterback making checks. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On target to the left. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Longo. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They just keep firing. He fires one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. On the option. Quick toss. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend.
Into their happy place for a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And now this offense will take the field again. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take...
He's got it down the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Slings it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out. And
that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to...
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agrees.
Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's first and 15. He's looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jeffrey. Good, solid tackle. Man down play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And off from the shotgun. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard. Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the 1st, and keeping this drive alive.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone.
And he hammers his way in. On the option. He'll pitch it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense...
And it'll be a touchdown. No midseason. Ready? Here we go. He'll start this drive firing. Slings it downfield. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On the run, it's Jeffrey. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Creates a little space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Quick strike complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here's the third interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm.
Back end, that interception should seal this thing.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, picks on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting it.
He's got it along the sideline. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to.